What's going on, my little tattletales? Listen, we just had to bump in here and let you know there is a crisis in the Blac Chyna court. What am I talking about? Did y'all know that literally the whole legal trial was shut down early on Friday? Yeah, nobody's reporting on that, but you know your girl is. But before we do, go on and hit that like, subscribe, notification. Y'all, what am I talking about? The court is in crisis. This actually might delay the trial. You guys, this is something I want to know about, but thank God, you know, your girl got two observers in the courtroom that's always looking out for you and getting you guys the real juice. Let's get into this. Okay, get this. The Kardashians faced off with Blac Chyna in a long-awaited trial in Los Angeles, but day 2 of the court case ended abruptly after an illness was revealed. And guess what? It looks like it's coming from Chyna's side. The Friday's court session ended early due to Chyna's attorney, Blac Chyna, feeling ill. Considering the times we were in, the abrupt decision to end the court session followed Kris Jenner's emotional testimony. Y'all, the testimony, she was seen crying while alleging Chyna put a gun to Rob's head. I'm doing another video about that. Be on the lookout for it. During an argument in December 2016. Those fakers, candlestick makers. Let's get into this. Okay, so I think it was about, 3:30 in the afternoon where the Kardashians' dirtbag lawyer, Michael, was seen motioning to Kris, right? The Kardashians' attorney, Michael Rose, was seen gesturing to Kris to put her mask on. Meanwhile, Chyna's attorney, who appeared concerned and had been in close contact with Chyna, did not have a mask on. Everybody's been tested for COVID. That doesn't mean she couldn't get sick. I don't think many people, except for the jury, were actually wearing masks. However, the court did end early. The court session ended early due to Chyna's attorney feeling ill. My court observer said that before the session ended early, her attorney asked to speak to the judge in private with counsel for the Kardashians, that's Michael, because of her health. And considering the time we are in, Chyna's attorney and the judge went into the chambers for approximately 15 minutes before coming out. The judge apologized to the jury and said he had not been aware of it. Now, I do want to say this, guys, and that's actually really important. Chyna's attorney has been literally on some David and Goliath. I know TMZ, Radar Online make it seem like it's easy. They have a Lynn lookalike. I think they did that for pre-trial counseling. I'll talk about that in a different video. There are basically 7 attorneys against her and her assistant. Now, that doesn't mean she's not up for the challenge, but my people have said increasingly she has been worn out. But it's the type of worn out that comes from when you're moving high heaven and mountains to get what you want. Listen, Lynn is up for the challenge, it looks like. However, what does it mean if she actually does have COVID? It actually means that things will be delayed. Now, COVID, I think it's up to 2 weeks, maybe 3. Sometimes it can last more. But she will not be able to counsel or defend Chyna or be there to make the arguments to the jury. I do not think that somebody that has COVID will be well enough to even make arguments via Zoom. And why would you even want to? This is a big case. So where does that leave us? Well, it will have to be adjourned, right? Until she gets well, if she has COVID. Now, why is this a horrible thing if it does happen for Chyna and her team? If you guys don't know, the Kardashians and their media people have been working overtime to put narratives out in Chyna that are either very misleading or blatantly untrue. I'm making a bunch of videos today to push back on those narratives. But one of the reasons they want to do that is the judge didn't say the jurors stay off of social media. The judge said that he thinks it might be a good idea if they bump your social media a little less or something to that effect. Why does this make a difference? Because you guys, in my opinion, I've seen the evidence. I'm not the judge, but this is a jury trial, right? They have overwhelming evidence that Kris and them did exactly what Chyna said they did. So where's the problem? The problem is how much she is owed for her time. The more they are sympathetic with Chyna and the more they like Chyna, the more Chyna will get. However, if they or their family members or loved ones or friends are literally there and they see TMZ, Chyna's a stripper person, Chyna's this, Chyna's that, Chyna's just trying to get a bag, Chyna was using the Kardashians, Chyna's not a good person, what would that make you think? Would you give someone that's a user and not a good person and not a nice person? Would you give them anything? This is why it's dangerous, because if Lynn is ill and she does have to delay the trial for obviously medical concerns and health concerns for herself, but also the other people, right? because everybody was tested prior to this trial. Let's hope she's just run down from taking on like David versus Goliath. But if this is true, that is at least 3 more weeks that the Kardashians can go full on assault in press, smearing Chyna's name. Now, I know y'all saying, oh my God, who's going to believe fake reports? A lot of people. Look at half the people in my comments. Look at half the people on the internet. Look at half the people that are literally talking about whether Chyna hit Rob. That don't got nothing in the case. Look how much people are saying, oh my God, I fire her too, when they don't even realize it's contract law dispute. And even if you are going to fire someone, there's ways you have to do it. And if you fire someone based on accusations that someone from outside the company said, you at least have to give them a chance to defend themselves. I know it's an at-will state, but there's limits to even at-will firing. When are we going to realize this? Anyway, right? There's a few videos I'm making. Kris tried it. She was crying over the gun. She was being stupid. Rob talking about, oh my God, I have my daughter 6 days a week. Once again, lying about that custody situation. Y'all, make sure you turn on your likes, your notifications, your subscription, notifications, because y'all know I will follow a story to the bitter end. And mama got in-court reporters actually giving y'all the real so you can really see what's going on and what's going down. All right, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.